In this week's story, I go for a swim. I find a stranger in my kitchen, and I find myself taking life too seriously again, and not in a cute way. Come on, let me tell you all about it. Good morning, welcome to a new video. It is early and cold, and Frankie doesn't even get out of bed anymore. It's too dark, it's too much for her, so she's fast asleep. So recently, I've been trying to not take myself so seriously. I can often get caught up in my own self-pressure. I find myself wanting to do too much or taking on too much and then feeling overwhelmed and then not being able to do anything. So this week, I've tried to keep it light and keep myself playful and not take myself too seriously, continue with my creative journey and trying to find my creative voice and enjoy the change in seasons because it's getting colder. Now, this might be extremely biased, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like South Africa is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And yes, it has its challenges, but I think every country does. And I've yet to find another place that offers this insane variety of nature and beauty. It's just incredible. It blows my mind that a hike like this is less than 20 minutes away from the main city, and it is so incredibly beautiful. It's good to get out and breathe in the fresh air and enjoy all the seasons. And I feel like South Africa is incredible for that. And Frankie had the best time. She lost her mind. She had a friend called Joey. It's also quite crazy. And it was nice to go out and have a picnic with friends and just breathe in the ocean air. Recently, I've been feeling a little wobbly on the mental health front. Nothing crazy, but I have had to kind of take a step back and embrace the wobbles and the wiggles. It's a tightrope that I'm used to walking. And I think one of the things that has really helped me in this journey is to learn to be more forgiving, more gentle on myself, and try and be my best friend when things are feeling cloudy. This may look different for everyone, but I like to get into nature and communicate. It's something that hasn't and doesn't come naturally to me, but I find that speaking my emotions is something that's really helpful, and there's something quite cathartic about hearing the way you feel from your mouth to your ears. That connection is important. It's something that I'm developing in many spheres of my life through this channel in terms of communicating my life through video and my creative journey in that same process. And I find that allowing your thoughts and your communications and feelings to flow freely is really important. And I find that when I'm starting to feel a little bit cloudy or a little bit wobbly, I'm not allowing my thoughts and my emotions and my communication to flow freely. It's getting blocked up in my body and I can feel it. And that's the nice thing about yoga for me, is that it allows you to open yourself up physically, which in turn allows everything to flow through you. Part of my creative journey has been to try new things every week, something that's creative, something that speaks to creation, and this week I have something different. I'm sure you noticed, but that isn't me. That is my friend Ellis. He is a local content creator, creative food maker of delicious things, and I got his help to come into the Kali Yoga kitchen and cook something delicious. I had a great time. It was nice to have a meal cooked for myself. I think that's one of the nicest things one can do, and just to eat something that's not really in my go-to for cuisine. So I've put the links down below for the recipe and the instructions and stuff. I'm going to drive you to his page. It's kind of how these things work nowadays. But it was great to chat and meet up with a local content creator and talk things, food and life. Ellis has been to some of my yoga classes, and it was really nice to get behind one of his meals. It was delicious, and honestly, it was so fast I kind of had to draw out the content to make it seem a little bit more substantial, but it's really that easy. And this sauce that he made is mind-blowing. I'm gonna make some of this stuff, but it's definitely the winning ingredient, and it's super easy, and he has got a link to that specific sauce. So I will link Ellis down below. His stuff is amazing. He focuses on keeping things simple and light and easy and quick. So if you want to do something different in the kitchen, go check it out. You don't need everything to be perfect to do what you want. Now, this is something that I read the other day, and it's very true. For me, in my creative process, it's scary. And I have in the past, with other things, like my career and relationships and anything else actually, I've wanted the conditions and environment to be perfect in order to be something or do something or feel something. Perhaps when I get that job or I get that whatever, then I will be able to be happy or at peace or content. And sometimes that's not true. One has to leap and trust that the net will appear. And what happens is you just end up waiting around for nothing to happen. And that's the thing that I've realized, is that nothing happens if you don't do something. It's a fine balance between doing and being. I guess we all figure it out in the end. When it comes to creativity, I think there's an element of self-connection that one needs to develop and nurture. And one of the main reasons I love meditation is that it gives you an opportunity to connect to self. And it's such a beautiful practice. And I try and make it really, really simple and easy to understand and experience with these Monday meditation practices. And if you've yet to try, or if you're even yet to watch one of those videos, I urge you to go and have a look. Sit down, close your eyes, and try and relax as much as possible and not expect anything. It's a strange place to navigate to, but once you get there, you'll realize that it's really still. And the rest that you get in that space and the clarity and the sight that you get with your eyes closed is magical. So if you find yourself perhaps waiting around for something to happen, or if there's something that you wanted to do or say or try, here I am telling you that it's okay. Give it a try. One must get the ball rolling in order to experience. And it's okay to fail. I can't tell you how many times I've deleted a video, redone a voice note, or oh my god, like this, redone a voiceover. But you know what? The ball just keeps rolling, and that's all I keep trying to do. Smile away and realize that life isn't so serious, and you can care about things, but it doesn't have to be so serious.